Hey y'all, welcome back. Life's Better with T. So today I'm doing this video on, before, let me say, no. Back then versus now, like when it comes to marriages, like just from when our grandparents and, was growing up, grandparents and was growing up, and then how our marriages is now. Like, it's tough. So I'm gonna say, just when I think back, talking to my granny, and just researching like how it was back then, like the older, our older generation, which is our grandparents and great grandparents, whatever the case is, when they were married back then, they didn't have access to cell phones. They didn't have access to people 24/7. Like the wife stayed home with the children. The husband, he went and worked, and when he got off work, he came home, and that was the first time he seen his wife and kids all day. Is from being home from work. So they didn't have that access of always having a cell phone and having social media, having friends, having people in their ear about whatever the case is. Like they came home and that was their time to shine, to where they can love on their family and just be happy, tell them about their day. They're not so stressed out with social media or just everyday life. And how now I feel like the way people are viewing marriage is like is bad. Like some people think that marriage is a bad thing. Some people view, everybody has their own different views on marriage, and they go out and they talk about it, of like open marriages and marriages where people are not faithful. Like it's just so many different ways that people talk about marriage now, to where I don't see many people talk about marriage as it being healthy. And I feel like that's something that we need to get back to. We need to get back to having a healthy marriage. Yes, nobody's perfect. No marriage is perfect. My marriage is not perfect. But at the same time, I feel like if we are doing what we're supposed to do, if both people are committed, why not? Why it can't work? This is why I feel like back then, our grandparents' marriages was strong. They had strong, everlasting love in marriage. And it was always through sickness and health, rich or poor, whatever the case is. In the hospital, sick, they there. It's a loud car. But they was just always there, like regardless, whatever it came to, they're there for their husband. The husband is there for the wife. And I feel like that's what we need to bring back. I want to be that person in my family to break generational curses. I want to be that for my family. I want to be that. I want to have a happy marriage and a happy life and be peaceful and not stressing. I don't want the married life that everybody's talking about now on social media and talking about now in life. I want that. I want that old marriage. I want that old love, because that was so much real, and you can communicate with your spouse. And I'm always a person that's always on my phone, so like there's things I need to work on to, like, if I really want that type of love. Like I can't be always on my phone. And I realized, like, just me when my husband is out, I'll blow his phone up. And now I'm realizing, like, if I want that type of love, I have to give him that space to be on his own, to do his own thing and have his freedom. And then when he come home, then that's our time to talk. Like, wouldn't it be so nice for your husband to be like out with his friends, and he's just like, all right, y'all, I'm about to dip early. Like, I want to get home. I miss my wife. Like, I want to see my wife. That's the type of love I want. I want that love to where my husband is ready to leave his homeboys to come be home with me, even if we're not doing nothing but laying in the bed watching TV. And a part of doing that, I feel like it has to be peaceful at home. So not saying that, yeah, you have to do everything as a wife to make it so much peaceful at home, but when he's out in public as well, he needs to make sure he's doing what he's supposed to do, respecting you. So like I said, like I want that. I don't know. It makes me so happy to talk about, and to just know that that is real love. Like nowadays, people get on social media, they see love as having a big wedding, having a nice ring. I feel like that's just material. That's material stuff that it shouldn't. That's not important. What's important in a marriage, it shouldn't be the wedding, or it shouldn't be the ring. It shouldn't be if you have a nice house. It shouldn't be any of that. But anyways, guys, so before we go, I can touch bases and talk about this all day, but I wanted to read something to you guys that I have read online. I wrote it down so I can remember, so I will remember to tell you guys because it's on my phone. But so it says, every relationship get boring after you've been together for years. Love isn't a feeling; it's a commitment to love every day, physically and emotionally. It's hard. It's not always laughs, smiles, and fun, and it's really not. People tend to quit when it stops being fun and they have to go look for somewhere else because the spark is gone. Now, that's not how it works. You want someone to never give up on you and love you unconditionally. Then do the same, right? So be the change. This is real. It's not what you see in the movies. And it's not, because I feel like as we've been growing up, like you always see how love is and how people are in the movies. It's not. That's not what it is. They just go off of whatever they're thinking about. It's not real. Um, love someone when you don't want to. When you can love somebody when you don't want to love them, let me tell you, I'm there. I have been there. When they are the easiest to deal with, when they hard to love, that is real love. Like that type of love, if you don't have not experienced that type of love and you don't know what that type of love is, you gotta find it and you have to get it. Like, but it also starts within yourself, loving yourself first. I do have a video on that. Make sure y'all go watch it. But that type of love is like, I want that old type of love. I want that old soul love. That's what I want. I want that peaceful and nice type of love. And that's all I gotta say for now, y'all. I gotta go. It's getting late, and it's hot here. Texas is hot at night too, so it's hot. And I just gotta go. Thank you guys for watching Life's Better with T. Tell a friend, tell a friend. I'll be back for more videos with more videos. Bye.